think he needs a professional, someone that he can just get all this off his chest and vent to in the right way, and then respond in a way that's constructive.
Well, you know what? Let me just say this. Look, I'll reference Kanye's excellent documentary on Netflix, which everybody should watch. I know you loved it. Genius.
I loved it. Yeah.
It was really good, and it gave a lot of
Mhm.
insights into Kanye. And shout out to the people who made the documentary. There's a brother who wrote. I saw him at Farrakhan's Swan Song when we went to
Oh,
see the minister and everything. And he came up to me. He said, "I wrote Kanye's documentary. I would say thank you and Dr. Alicia for shouting
really?
it out." Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. The fellas were on the other side of the room, so I couldn't mingle with the guys over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we got to stay focused. When I'm around
Really?
you, yeah, when I'm around you, I just lose. You
We all
just
can't sit
distract me.
together.
I lose my mind, baby. But anyway, so the documentary was really good, and one of the things I can say though is that the documentary to me spoke to the power of Kanye's brilliance, the power of his ambition, motivation, and self confidence. But it also spoke to the problems with it. You know, the higher the peak you climb, the further down you can fall. And I think that Kanye, it seemed to me when I saw him, I saw a scene where he was rapping. And
Yeah.
he was like 10. His mama was like, "Go Kanye, go Kanye, that's
I
my
just
baby."
love that.
And I think that's great. I think that's great. And I think his mother did give him this amazing confidence to believe he can do anything he wants. But the downside of that is that somebody might have convinced him that he can do no wrong. That sometimes when a child is told constantly that everything they do is wonderful, brilliant, and amazing, they can forget that sometimes the stuff you do might hurt people,
Well, it
or
seems,
maybe it's not appropriate. I
yeah,
would wonder how Kanye would respond when you say, "Hey man, that ain't cool, bro. Like you shouldn't do that. You're hurting people."
yeah, I think he would respond very appropriately because, listen, I know we've talked about this before, that the times where he has kind of overstepped his boundaries, he's always gone back and
Not
apologized.
always.
I haven't seen, because I've kind of been following Kanye West pretty closely,
Mm,
and I've always seen every time he's had a misstep, he will go back and retract and say, "I'm really sorry. I was off
I
the
don't
cuff."
think.
And so the thing is that if he really had, because I know what you're saying. You're saying it's a really good thing for him to have experienced good parenting, which he did with his mother. That was a demonstration of good parenting. And what you're saying is that on the flip
It was
side,
encouraging parenting.
it's called good parenting to encourage your children.
I mean,
Okay,
encouragement is good.
so
Encouragement's good, but
so
I don't think you should tell your child
yeah,
that they can do no wrong. I
I
think
don't. We didn't see. Here's the thing: we didn't see evidence
right.
based on the
Okay, good point.
documentary that she said you could do no wrong.
Good
We
point.
saw evidence where everybody's beating him down. He goes and he visits his mother, and his mother pats him up, and that's good parenting. Okay, so the flip side of it, what you're saying, is that maybe he didn't get disciplined the way he should have been disciplined, and I don't know that he did not receive discipline. We clearly
That part we
there
don't
was
know.